guys, and welcome to Faye Fitness. Today we're going to be doing another cooking video, and this is going to be Cooking Basics 101, and I'm going to show you all how to cook some boneless chicken breast. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, stay tuned. So for this recipe, we're going to need the following things. First, we're going to need a pot big enough to cook our chicken breast in. Secondly, we are going to need the chicken breast. I just picked up some organic free-range chicken from my local grocery store. We're going to need some kind of oil to cook it in. I have grape oil or grapeseed oil, just mainly because I'm trying to use it all. If you want to use olive oil, sesame, really any oil that's your favorite, go for it. It's totally fine. And some salt and pepper. So this is just going to be a really basic how-to tutorial on cooking chicken breast. So nothing fancy, that'll come later. First, let's master the basics. So let's get started. So let's start with our pan on the burner, and then I'm going to grab my grapeseed oil and put 2 to 3 tablespoons in, just enough to give the bottom of the pan a nice coat. Let's mix that around a bit, and then we're going to go ahead and put in our chicken breast. Now, I really hate the thought of touching raw meat, so I'm just going to use a fork to pick up the chicken breast and put it in the pan. You can touch the raw chicken breast if you want, or if you're like me and don't actually enjoy it, you can totally do it this way. And for this, we're going to have our burner on medium to medium-high heat, depending on your stovetop and how hot it gets. Mine's kind of an older model, so I'm definitely going to be using a medium-high heat just to get things going here and get things sizzling. All right, so once all of our chicken is in the pan, nice and neat, I'm going to go ahead and just give this a light dusting of salt and pepper. Just like that. And then now with the salt. Okay, and so we're just gonna wait for this little guy to heat up, and I'll be right back with you. So as you can see, we have a nice sizzle going here. So I'm just going to give this another 3, maybe 4 minutes on this side, and then these guys will be ready to flip on over. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes, and I went ahead and flipped this guy just to see what the other side was looking like, and they look like they are ready to go. So you can either use your fork, some tongs, a spatula, whatever suits your fancy. Just flip these little guys over. There we go. And be careful, we are messing with oil, so some might splash up and get you as you're doing this step. And then we're just going to give these guys another 3 minutes on this side, and we will check back then. Okay, time to check side 2, and it's actually been about 5 minutes. Both sides are nice and white, so let's just go ahead and do a test on one. Cut this little guy open. And what we want to see on the inside is that it's nice and white as well. That lets us know it's thoroughly cooked, but there's still some liquid inside. Not raw chicken, this is actually just like the water since we've been boiling it. But if you're really curious, you can go ahead and cut a second one open. And let me bring the camera in a little closer so you can see what that'll look like. Hopefully it's gonna focus. Okay. So these are ready to be taken off the heat, and you can either serve right away, or if you're doing meal prep for the week, you can go ahead and put these in your containers for you to eat as lunches, dinners, whatever you want to do for the rest of the work week. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe this video, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you found this helpful, and be sure to check in next week when we do another Cooking Basics 101 video and I teach you how to make something else. So until then, have a great day. Bye guys!